Hi everyone, happy winter solstice. I can't believe it is already December 21st. I can't believe it's already the start of winter. Time is just flying by so quickly. I wanted to come on here today to do a quick pick a card for you guys just to see, what energies, this is the intention I've set for this video is what energies want to work with you or should you be tapping into or working with right now to sort of help you kind of assess and close out what has happened this year, and then also start manifesting, planting the seeds for what is coming in the spring. Also, just some general messages from Spirit for you. So I will get into that just here in a moment when I show you the cards that I'm going to be using for you today. But this is just a time, it's the longest, darkest day of the year here for us in the Northern Hemisphere. And it's a time when many of us feel called to go inward, to go into, I call it hermit mode, to sort of just assess, gosh, especially with this tumultuous year of change for many of us, right? To look at how far you've come, to look at all the things you've accomplished, and to really just kind of recognize the seeds that have been planted, even if you're not seeing things come to fruition yet, just knowing that you are nurturing yourself, you're nurturing the roots, the things that have been planted, and that things are going to be manifesting for you in divine timing, our favorite, right? So again, the intention that I set for this reading was to look at kind of the spark of energy that wants either to work with you, something that's coming in for you. It could very well come through as something that needs to be closed out before you can move forward on your path. So we're just going to see how that transpires. I am using, for the first two, for the energy assessment, I am using my self-created Christmas tarot deck. So the information for that is down below, as well as Doreen Virtue. I believe this is called the Angel Dreams Oracle. This one just felt, I don't know, it doesn't have really a winter. It is something about this, and this deck was calling to me today. And then as far as Spirit's message for you, I am using the Doreen Virtue, and I believe now it's actually Radley Valentine that has this deck out. It's the Angel, I think it's just called the Angel Tarot. It's a very gentle energy, and it's got some channeled messages on it. And then we're also using the Oracle of the Unicorns, which reminds me of the Northern Lights. So this is absolutely winter energy. Obviously, I've got my snowflakes on. I've got I was really feeling this blue, icy kind of look today. And then I also chose for the crystals for you guys to pick from, ones that have a winter kind of theme to them. So crystal one looks like it's a quartz cluster, but it reminds me of icicles. So that is number one. Number two is the green aventurine tree, and these will be time-stamped. You may want to watch them all just to see if there's any, what messages resonate for you. And then we've got a howlite snowman. Okay, so without further ado, we are going to get started with number one, which was the quartz cluster. All right. So, and this was one that we had two tarot cards that wanted to come out. Oh, wow, these are beautiful. Wow. These are some beautiful, beautiful energies here. All right, so as far as what energy is coming in, what you should be working with, this to me is about manifestation and bringing your dreams to reality, into the concrete, okay? I think for some of you, maybe this has been a difficult year in not seeing the exact explicit manifestation of what you've been working towards, okay? And so for some of you, you've had to persevere, and you've kind of become, I feel like, closed off or cold, or maybe you don't have that divine spark within you anymore to want to go forward and believe that you can go forward and manifest and bring these things into fruition, just because you haven't seen it yet. And the reason that I'm saying this is because the two cards that wanted to come out from the Christmas Tarot are the Strength card. I mean, look, and when I said it's not concrete, like cold, this lion is a statue, right? And this wreath is around it, and it's there, and there's not much life left in it. But what wants to come in, what is still there, you've got to find that spark back within yourself, the Magician. Two major arcana here. I feel like especially since August, for many of you, you've been through the ringer. It's just been a really difficult year, and you've maybe closed out a lot of cycles, but you're not seeing things come to fruition, and you're like, okay, I've cut this out of my life, or I've let this person go. Why are these things not coming in? Just know that you've had to clear away some of the stuff, so that the seeds that you're planting can start growing. Some of these, and again, it's akin to doors not being able to open until you close out the other ones. So there's kind of this void right now, where maybe you kind of feel lost, or you're like, where's my spark, right? And so what I'm getting for this group is to, you can find that spark within you again, right? You've got to look at what has happened to you with gratitude, and recognize the strength you've had within you and how it has made you grow and ascend, and made you the person that you are now. And just because that you maybe aren't, closing out the year where you thought you would be, right? You've got all of this. It's like this victory is there. It's coming. Like, you've done what you were supposed to do and what you needed to do. Even if you're not seeing this yet, it's part of that creative process. It's part of that manifestation. It's just happening, obviously sometimes in a slower time frame, or maybe not in the way that we were anticipating or expecting or hoping. So what I'm getting for you too, that the energies that are coming in through you, for you, are your dreams. I think you're being shown a lot of potential things that you either need to clear, or that could be coming in for you, things that you need to work through. And this is the craziness, because remember, what I was just saying was either, things had to be cleared away, weeds and other things had to be cleared away so these plants can flourish, right? Just like doors have to close before other ones can open. Well, look at this. Look what's on this card, the dream. Your dreams, pay attention to your dreams. If you have your phone near your bed, or a journal, if you're like me, sometimes you wake up from an incredibly vivid dream, and you're just like, oh my God, I'm never ever going to forget that dream, because it was just so intense. And then you fall back asleep, and then of course 2 hours later you wake up and you're like, oh, I know I had this dream, but I can't remember. So I would encourage you, if that happens, you wake up in the middle of the night, if you're feeling like something is calling you, you're getting downloads through dreams or whatever, things are popping into your head, images are popping into your head, write it down, type it out on your phone, send yourself, a text, or do a notes, or whatever you need to do to document this, because it may not make sense in the moment, but when you piece all these things together, then it's going to be showing you and helping you. Spirit is like trying to help you light the way. But what I'm getting is, number one, too, you've been through a lot, and you can't be discouraged. You've got to stay strong and know that victory is coming. The victory wreath is coming. You're still in this planting seeds mode, which I know sometimes when you're on this journey, it feels like that's the only phase you're ever in, right? But you start looking at the magic in each moment, is what I'm getting to, is what you need to focus on. And that's going to help open the door to your dreams going forward. You also have strong teacher guardian energy coming through. That is what this card says, right? And not only are there things coming through to teach you about your path in your dreams, but you also have, as the message from Spirit, the Hierophant card, the Unity card. This is the spiritual teacher. So you either may be called to do some spiritual teaching of your own, or you may be drawn to work with certain healers. You may want to book a session with someone. You may just be drawn to YouTube videos on certain topics that, you start having these synchronicities, right, where these videos and things start clicking for you. And that really opens the door for you, where you start realizing, okay, I am capable of bringing this magic into fruition. I am capable of letting, like, each snowflake, right, is its own individual thing that doesn't look like much, but it does add up eventually, right? It can add up a lot. And so each seed that you plant is the same way, is what I'm getting. So the Unity card, here's what it says. Traditional viewpoints or methods, spiritual organizations, seek out mentors and like-minded friends. So that's another thing you can also do too, is, there are a lot of networking groups out there. There's one that I actually just joined in the Dayton area, called Elevate. And they have some different levels of membership. I think there's a basic one for free, but I just was on a Zoom call with a bunch of people from that, and just doors that are opening. They're like-minded people. They're very conscious. They're very much into this manifestation, into these things, and we all found that we were in a very similar situation in the collective, as far as having all this stuff happen this year, plant these seeds, being guided to do certain things, surrendering, and then you're like, well, where's it? It's not happened yet. And then just knowing that those, like, the little bit, right, the seeds that you're planting now are going to come to fruition. So I guess my whole point of that is, if anybody's interested in that, if this is resonating, feel free to shoot me an email. I'm happy to share that information of that group with you. But it doesn't have to be that group. It can be any group where you find like-minded people. Doors start opening the more you connect and get yourself out there, and you connect energetically, vibrationally. You're in alignment with your truth. You're speaking your truth. You start attracting more people who want to collaborate with you, who want to work with you, who, I know about this opportunity, or you need to meet this person. You really, I'm getting some encouragement, like, you may be kind of cold or closed off. This is a time, even though it is the solstice, it's about going within, yes, but it's also seeking out people who are on the same path as you. And you don't necessarily have to see people in person. Again, this was a Zoom call. So you can still kind of be in your hermit mode, be in your own energy, in your own home, right? Stay inside, but then also branch out a little bit and connect to others. And so the other message for Spirit from the Unicorn Oracle is partnership. Teamwork will give you a better result. Find trustworthy people to partner with, build up a talented support team. I mean, you guys, you can't make this stuff up. I mean, obviously I shuffled them, off camera, but these were all how Spirit put them together. Partnership, this is exactly what it's saying. Finding people who are on the same path, partnering with them. There's strength in numbers here. And this is just beautiful too, because, for the longest time, maybe you've been putting yourself out there with this, you've got this vibrant light, but maybe it's not going where you want it to go. But look, these two lights are shining together, and they're forging the path ahead. They're going forward. They're not stuck in the cold. So I think this is definitely encouraging you, if you've been thinking about getting yourself out there or meeting others, like-minded individuals. That is what I would suggest for you. That's what is coming in. That's what wants to work with you, is this magician energy, this strength, and knowing you're supported by the universe, knowing you're supported by your dreams, and knowing that your dreams really, that you are going to need to connect with others and get yourself out there to open those doors, to partner with others and to bring those things into fruition. So I hope that was helpful for you, Group 1. If you would like to book a session to look into your individual situation, that information is down below. So now we are going to move on to Group 2, which was the tree. Okay. Let's see what we got here. What energies want to work with you? Wow. Got some beautiful cards here. So I feel like for many of you, sort of similar to Group 1, you have been doing a lot of work, a lot of, you have a lot of dreams as far as bringing things in, trying to manifest things. There's been a lot of change this year, a lot of shifts. But, where you kind of are now is like, where's my blessing, right? So we've got the 7 of Cups energy from the Christmas Tarot. She's holding out her hand like, okay, this is great, but there's nothing here. But at the same time, she doesn't look disappointed, does she? Because she knows it's coming, right? She believes in her dreams. She knows she has a lot of opportunities, a lot of options. What I'm getting for you guys is that maybe there is a lack of balance with maybe there's too much in the physical realm that you're putting out there. You might be sort of the opposite of one where they needed to get themselves out there more and connect with people. I'm getting the sense, especially the tree is tied to pentacles, right? You may be too focused on the monetary aspect, too focused on the work side of things, the physical, and there's definitely, and if you're going to manifest your dreams and you're going to bring things in, you need to take, tangible physical action, and you need to, the universe doesn't reward somebody just sitting on the couch, right? You've got to actually put effort out there to bring your dreams into reality. But at the same time, you also need to go inward, and you need to be balanced spiritually. You need to connect to nature. You need to trust in the universe, right? Because when we get to that point where we're pushing so hard, go, 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 here's this, I'm going to go to this networking event. I'm going to do this. I'm going to go out. I'm going to meet this person. That's great to some regard, but if eventually it gets out of balance, then you aren't in flow anymore, right? If you're not sitting down and meditating, listening to nature, listening to, connecting, with your guides, with source, with angels, however it is that you work, if you're putting too much into the go, 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 you're not in the flow, and you're not in that receptive mode. You're trying to force stuff to happen. I feel like for some of you, there's just this everything I want is within my grasp, but I'm so close to getting it, and you're just kind of trying to force it. Whereas the energy that wants to work with you is energy of nature. You've got specifically hawthorn here, which is it says balance, but elemental kingdom. But we've got plants here. We've got nature, the elementals, which are the fairies, the gnomes, just very whimsical, gentle. Sometimes they can be ornery, right? The elementals, but it's a very innocent energy. It's a very much the earth, or the guardians of the earth kingdom. So I'm just getting that you would benefit from just being still, getting out in nature. And I know here it's a little bit harder now because it's cold, but even if you have plants, or if you have some sort of a meditation that you can pull up on YouTube, you can go in a quiet room and maybe put some running water on, and maybe just look at a video playing with some magical fairies on it or something. Go to the store and buy yourself some flowers, and just literally stop and smell the roses, right? Just sit back and flow. It's okay to have, in order to receive, you have to be still at some point. You can't be forcing and pushing and allow something to come to you, right? You're magnetically going to attract it when you're in that vibration of, I know it's coming, right? And that's kind of where she is here. She's like, I know it's coming. I don't see it yet, but it's okay. I know it's coming. And I'm going to just enjoy this moment. I'm going to celebrate. I'm going to, be in that vibration of joy. I'm going to just, she looks like she's very relaxed, right? That's versus this go-getter energy, because the message spirit has for you, these are both, the sun is probably the most, it's of the major arcana, probably the most positive, beautiful card, of all 78 cards in the deck, one of the top for sure. Happy outcome, brilliant new ideas that lead to success. Have confidence in yourself. Have confidence. And Archangel Uriel is very much the unconditional love angel. She's very gentle. She's very much in that receptive, that divine feminine flow. We also have from the Unicorn Oracle, abundance. Enjoy the bounty of life. Your supply is unlimited. Blessings are coming to you. Your supply is unlimited. Blessings are coming to you. Look at this, guys. You have to be open to receive it. And if you're seeking it too much, you're going to repel it. Okay, and so that's what I'm getting very strongly for you, is that you need to take a step back, be still, breathe, meditate, connect to nature, connect to water, especially plants. And I'm getting to that you may benefit from some chakra clearing, because we've got the rainbows here. So if there's any colors that stand out to you specifically, you might want to focus on that associated chakra. Obviously, the green stood out to you with the tree, so the heart chakra. But having, I feel like maybe there's a lack of confidence or there's doubt that what you want is coming. But so, again, the energy it is coming. It is coming. Your supply is unlimited. So you may feel like you missed an opportunity, either with a person in a romantic situation or with a job. Just know that the reason, that it's like that Garth Brooks song, right? Unanswered prayers. Like there's a reason that didn't happen. Look at the lesson and know that the universe has unlimited opportunities, okay? And just know that the right one is coming to you when it's supposed to. So that is a beautiful reading, group 2. If you would like to look into your specific situation, that information is down below for scheduling a session with me. So now we are going to move on to group 3, which is the Howlite Snowman. We're going to see what we've got here. And I'm telling you guys, this card flew out. It flew and flipped out. Wow. This is beautiful. Okay, let's see what's coming. Okay. So the first, well, let's just backtrack. The energy that wants to work with you is passion, creation. It's definitely much. It's a passionate love, and it first off, I am getting a romantic energy, a divine partnership vibe that's coming in. But there is, we do have a Pentacles card here too, so this could be for a creative project. So take it how it resonates. But the Christmas Tarot card that came out is the Two of Wands. And I just love the picture in this one because it's the man and the woman, the couple, and they've got, they're looking at their wands. They look very much in love, very happy, and they look like they're in contemplation. They're contemplating the future. There's light, there's vibrance there, and they're going to bring something into fruition. So for those of you who are on, a sacred union, a sacred partner track, I would say this energy definitely is coming in for you now, and it wants to work with you. We've also got, this is again the one that flew out, green, compassion, love, cultivation. I'd be curious, I'm not sure what this symbol is, but this symbol is inside of here. But you guys, this is the stuff you can't make up. This is the as above, so below symbol. It also makes a hexagon. Yeah, it makes a hexagon on the outside. Hexagons are associated with balance. If you look them up, it's the balance of the masculine and feminine energy. It is sacred union. This can be balancing the heart and the head, the heart and the mind, right? Living from the heart space. So I think this is what's coming in for you. It's like putting your heart out there, being in that that compassionate, unconditional love energy, and not attaching to something. I'm also getting that the balance of the masculine and feminine energies. But this is really what wants to come in for you, what wants to work with you is this balanced divine love. But I think what the universe is asking you to do right now is to allow it to come to you, to be gentle. Cultivation. This is a very gentle. The green is a very gentle energy. Just like, well, and I mean this little snowmen, they can melt. They're very delicate. So I feel like this energy is there. It's kind of like this etheric possibility, right? That you're on this timeline to bring this into the physical, right? That's why we have the Three of Earth, Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles is a teamwork card. It is for me, union in the physical was always, when I would do the sacred union readings. Three of Pentacles is the masculine, the feminine energy in union with God, grounded in a physical divine partnership. But This could also be a job where you have balance, where you have cultivated and brought in, this love for yourself, to be treated, as a team player, to, you know, have this beautiful love for what you're doing. And you may have this opportunity to manifest that, to manifest a career, where you are bringing in that balance to your life, if that resonates for you. But this says the power of creativity, recognition for very high quality work, be a team player. The power of creativity. I mean, what else do you need to see here? The power of creativity, of manifestation is here too. With the Two of Wands, creativity, that creative spark. So I feel like whatever it is you're trying to bring in, this is the confirmation that that energy is here for you. It is yours for the taking, but Spirit is saying, just let it be, let it come, be still, right? Because if you know something is so close, you can feel it, you can sense it. That what is our, as a human being, right? As a human being, our gut instinct is to just latch on and grasp it and just say, oh my God, it's here so close. And then you're just gonna, like, it's gonna dissipate. It's gonna melt like a little snowman, right? When you put too much passion, you put too much fire, in you, you can, like, wash it out, snuff it out, like whatever that word is I'm trying to say, like burn it out, like it can fizzle out. So there's this balance, like the green very much for me is like water energy. It's very laid back, it's very receptive, where this is the creative masculine. And you've got the balance with the hexagon, right, with the as above so below. Six of Pentacles energy, the teamwork. Spirit is trying to bring this in for you. I'm just feeling very, very strongly, they're just wanting to say it's so close, and we know that you've been hearing that for a long time, whatever it is you're trying to bring in. But 2022 is the year, the 222 adds up to a 6 of Pentacles, as above so below. It is the year to bring in these partnerships, be it a job venture, or be it the sacred union, right? The gentleness card is what the Spirit wants to leave with. And look, we've got the Sun here. Gentleness, be kind to yourself and others, honor your gentleness, speak words of love. This is, again, love, compassion. This is living from the heart. This is the gentle, feminine, let it come to you. Know that it's coming, know that it's close, know that you've put it out there, and let it be. Don't force it. It may feel like it's right there, it's so close, and like you want to just say, oh, this is happening, I know. No, Spirit is saying, don't let the mind take over, don't let the masculine energy take over. It's, many of us tend to be, whether you're masculine or feminine, too much when we're trying to manifest something, we get too much into that passionate spark, and we just like go get it. And this, you may want to watch number 2 as well. I think this might resonate for some of you, if this is resonating, if number 3 is resonating. It's like take a step back, get into that gentle flow. And when you are in that gentle energy, right, you're not only receptive, you're open, but others feel safe. They feel safe coming to you. They feel safe opening up as well. And this could be about self-love as well. Like how you treat yourself, and how you honor your own energy, your body, your mind, your spirit. The more you pour love into yourself, the more love that emanates from you, the higher vibration that emanates from you, and the more you can attract in what you want. So this was absolutely beautiful, guys. All 3 really have beautiful, positive, intense energies, but beautifully, exquisitely intense energies that were coming in today for the solstice. So I'm very optimistic about what the next year holds. And again, if you'd like to look into your own specific situation, you can contact me to schedule a session. That information is down below. Take care, everybody, and happy holidays for whatever you are celebrating, wherever you are celebrating. And I hope you have a beautiful new year as well. Take care.